It's October 12th, 1492, and the sun is rising over a patch of land that no European map had ever recorded. Christoph Columbus, known in English as Christopher Columbus, steps onto the shore of the Bahamas, convinced he's found a shortcut to Asia. There's a sense of destiny in the air, at least for Columbus and his crew. For the people already living there, the arrival is something else entirely. Columbus wastes no time. He plants a flag, makes some speeches, and writes in his journal about claiming these lands for Spain, and by extension for himself. The residents, members of the Taíno people, are polite, curious, and generous. Columbus takes note. They wear little gold. He's intrigued. He wonders where the gold comes from and asks again and again. There's a glimmer in his eye now, a plan forming. In his first accounts, Columbus describes the Taíno as gentle and easy to govern. More than once he mentions just how vulnerable they seem, with no weapons but simple sticks and a trusting attitude. He interprets this as opportunity. Columbus orders his men to capture a few Taíno as guides, ostensibly to help communicate, but in reality a show of power. These captives are brought onto his ship. The first act of violence is understated, almost administrative, but the signal is unmistakable. A new order is coming. He sails from island to island, searching for gold but finding more people, and in each place, similar encounters, promises, threats, and demands for tribute. Gold trinkets are exchanged, but it's never enough. Returning to Spain, Columbus brings back not just tales of gold, but a handful of indigenous captives. Presented before the court, they're a living testimony to his discovery. However, beneath the pageantry, a precedent is set. Indigenous lives are tokens for European ambition. By the time Columbus returns for a second voyage, with a fleet this time and royal backing, the mission isn't just exploration. It's conquest. Settlements are built on Hispaniola. When gold quotas aren't met, punishments begin. Columbus authorizes amputations for those who fail to provide gold. Heads are put on display as warnings. Rebellion among the Taíno is crushed swiftly. Spanish swords, armor, and horses are overwhelming. Rural villages are destroyed. Survivors are enslaved, first as laborers, later transported to Spain and other colonies. Disease, violence, and forced labor decimate entire communities. Years later, Columbus will be arrested for his brutality, even by the standards of the time. In Spain, reports emerge of floggings, mass hangings, and torture ordered by Columbus and his brothers. Some of his own men testify against him. When he dies in 1506, Columbus maintains that he was wronged by the Spanish crown. But the legacy is unavoidable. Within a generation, millions in the Caribbean are dead. The first chapter of European colonization in the Americas is written, one of gold, violence, and permanent transformation. And at the center, Christoph Columbus, convinced of his righteousness to the very end.